Well, today in Commissioners Court, we had gotten our revised quotes from Architects on handling the paperwork and getting the construction documents and everything. And it's really more than we want to spend on that project. We think we can do it locally and put out bids for a construction company that would give us these same services. Right. And so we decided we are going to have a workshop next week after Commissioners Court to work out some of these issues and decide which way we want to go. And then it'll be on the following week agenda on where we're going to go, and we'll make those motions.
And just for a refresher, tell us again the needs to fix up the gym and the office.
Well, over at the AgriLife building, which is an old library, and it had elementary age school kids over there. There's 2 restrooms in there, and they don't flush very well. And there's no public restrooms, handicap, accommodating restrooms. So we were wanting to build in the AgriLife building, which also they have 4-H kids and everything. We were wanting to add a male and a female restroom and have handicap accessible restrooms and everything there and that, and maybe just spruce it up a little bit outside. And in the gym, we were wanting to use that basically for early voting. We were going to put the elections administrator over there. Voters registration would then be over there. It could also be doubled. The large room would be doubling for large meetings and things like that, for maybe emergency management and things like that. And then, of course, it would have some offices and definitely some storage over there. And there was talk of making it a second floor, but it's a gym. We're going to have to pull it down, the roof down and everything. And I just think we need to rethink the whole idea of what we're going to be doing over there.
Gotcha. Right now, those offices that we talked about, the emergency management and elections, where are they right now?
Well, the emergency management is here in my office downstairs. And then the voters registration, the EA office is over in the clerk's office right now. And she does not have her own office and everything and no place to hold early voting. So she rents the community house from the city of Center to do that, which works out great. And then we have the veterans officer who is in the AgriLife building right now. And really hadn't decided who else is going to go over there. But, it just, it's, and then of course we need the storage for the voting machines and all that sort of stuff too. And that stuff has to be secure and everything. And so, yeah. We were also going to put a small kitchen over there in case we had an emergency, a tornado, and we had to house, Red Cross or house National Guard or whatever. We just needed it. You just need a place to put people when they come and come to help us.
Now, I know the last time we spoke about the restoration, let's talk about the budget. What's the county's budget when it comes to restoring stuff or not restoring, but fixing up, sprucing up things like buildings like these?
Well, I don't think we've ever talked about a round number. Okay. I think that we were probably hoping we could get this done for $1 million and a half, and this is going to take the half if we go this route with Architects. And we have some great companies around. There's some in Nacogdoches. There's, they do a lot of work like this. And so I really think that we could keep this money, let Architects have the project on the historical buildings, and get someone from another company locally to help us work on this and go out for bids and let the money stay within the county.
Awesome. And now, speaking of the historic buildings, just if you can explain, how this does not affect the window restoration of the other
yes,
building.
it is not a historical building, and it does not. It doesn't affect we're not required to have a specific type of architect and everything involved.
Perfect. How's that process going so far?
It's going well. I have a guideline. I think that the project date to start is in February, March, depending on weather and everything. But no, it is moving forward. We're really excited. The chamber is over there, and that's their office, and they're already making plans where they're going to move. So anyway, we're really excited about it.